This episode of Anxiety Slayer is sponsored by Tanasi, a university-developed one-to-one CBD plus CBDA formula that is 2 times more potent than CBD alone. Experience all-natural relief to calm your mind, relieve aches and pains, and get a good night's sleep. Go to Tanasi.com and use the promo code SLAYER to get 25% off at checkout. That's Tanasi.com, TANASI.com, to get 25% off your first order with the promo code SLAYER. In the second episode of our Restful Nights series, we're exploring the power of meditation in promoting a deep, restful, and rejuvenating sleep. Welcome back, Ananga.
Hey, Shan.
Here we are with our second week of discussing sleep and getting a restful night's sleep. And mindfulness is such a good place to start.
It's funny, as we were preparing to record this episode this week, I had a couple of nights where I was a bit slow getting to sleep. So that put me in a state of mind to really remember what helps. And mindfulness certainly helps because it puts us in the here and now. Mindfulness is beneficial for both our body and our mind. It helps calm the body by encouraging slower breathing and a relaxed heart rate, which can help us drift off to sleep. And it helps the mind by drawing it to focus in peaceful awareness. When we don't harness the mind and we're trying to sleep, it'll start bringing up different what-if thoughts or scenarios, which can keep us awake.
One of the things that I like to do when my brain is a little bit restless before bed, and it's interesting that you said what you said about having a couple nights where you didn't just fall asleep straight away, because same here. And I normally fall asleep pretty quickly. So who knows? Something in the stars, perhaps. But it really helps to go through my gratitudes and to just give thanks for being in this comfortable place, in this beautiful bed, and just being able to give thanks that I have this ability to rest in this big, comfortable bed. And mindfulness meditation really helps us settle into an acceptance of what is. I'm going to do the very best I can to not regurgitate what may have been bothering me throughout the day or something that I have ahead of me that I'm a little bit concerned about. Because as soon as we start to resist and we start to worry about being tired, not getting to sleep, having X, Y, and Z to do, getting caught in all of those loops, it only makes us more wakeful.
The thing I love about acceptance is that it's such a relaxed state of mind. We're not using any energy to resist or object to the experiences we don't want. It's completely neutral. So it just stops our mind kicking off. And if we can do that, we can stay in a relaxed place and eventually sleep will find us. I also find it really helpful to add the word yet to our statements about sleep or about anything. I can't remember where I learned this. Otherwise, I would give credit. But there's an excellent talk I heard where somebody said, add the word yet. I don't understand this yet, was the example she gave. The example was about learning. But I really think it helps with sleep because if we say, I can't sleep, it feels very definite. And then we emotionally get involved in that statement of we can't sleep and we want to sleep. So again, the mind gears up and the nervous system becomes more wakeful. But if we say, I can't sleep yet, we're inviting the possibility that sleep will come. And then we can ask ourselves, okay, what can I do in the meantime that's relaxing and restful? And to be as relaxed as we can means we are resting. We might not be sleeping. It might not be the rest we expect or want, but we are resting. And we're much more likely to settle into sleep from that state than by picking up our phone or watching TV or letting our mind spin out and go back over the day or project into tomorrow. That's what I have to watch with my mind, is to stop it picking up into wakeful thoughts.
And we talked a little bit about that last week, how depending on your constitution and the way that your mind works, to be able to gently and sweetly tell yourself, now is the time for rest. Now is the time for sleep. you'll be able to take care of all of that tomorrow, whatever that might be, to leave the day behind and allow yourself to sink into your bed, make yourself as comfortable as you can, and know that you will fall asleep.
Also, preparing for sleep's important. I think we in the West have this expectation that we're just going to jump into bed, switch off the light, and we're going to sleep. It's something I've noticed with myself over the years that if I've been in a stressful situation or I'm out of balance, I don't allow myself to enter into an experience properly. Sometimes I will throw my body into different situations that should be relaxing. To me, that's a definite sign I'm out of balance. We need to look at ourselves and how are we helping ourselves sleep? We can feel affronted by lack of sleep, like, sleep's let us down, but often it's something in us that we need to take care of. So bringing mindfulness into our evening routine to transition over into inviting sleep can be really helpful. And that could be something like taking a warm shower and not just standing under there with gritted teeth arguing with somebody in the office, but being present with the sensations and sounds of standing under warm water. You can put a few drops of lavender oil under the running water and inhale the scent and make that as relaxing as you can and be with it. Be with the scent, be with the warm water, play some music, listen to something gentle, try some gentle yoga practice, stretching, being as present as you can with your breath, feeling the release in your body, or following a guided meditation or breathing practice. Listening to somebody else guide us through the process can be very helpful because sometimes we have trouble harnessing our mind. Sometimes the mind's going at quite a gallop and it's hard to slow it down. For me, something that really helps if I'm struggling to sleep is I have a little MP3 player by my bed with some guided practices, and I got some very soft headphones. So if I fall asleep with them in, they're not going to wake me up feeling uncomfortable. And I have a sleep timer on the MP3 player, so I'm not going to get woken up, a couple of hours later by some change in volume or something. But that's my go-to to be shepherded in to relaxation, and that can be really helpful.
One of the things I like to do too is just start to invite myself to slow down and take it easy, like right after having dinner, to know that like this is the time in between. This is the time where I might have a walk after dinner, or I might have a read, or might do a walk through the garden or something like that, and just really slowing down, being mindful of my breath, being in that place where I'm inviting what comes a few hours later before I go to bed. So I'm not bringing things in that get me all riled up.
Yeah, that's really key, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if we've got an active mind, or, many of us are involved in work where you can't put it to rest at night. I remember saying to a friend when I used to do some administrative work, I felt like it was never ending. You could never go home and say a task was completed. There was always some layover, something that you had to hold in your mind to do the next day. And I remember joking that I wish I could build brick walls because you could stand back and say, there you go, I built a wall today and now we're done. And you could, switch your mind off.
Yeah, yeah.
But many of us don't have that kind of work. Many of us feel like we're holding things in our head that we can't put down. Of course, it can help to put them on paper and free our mind as much as we can. But yeah, it's really such a good practice to invite this wind down in the evening, this relaxation. It's a good thing to do, whether we're sleeping well or not. It's a healthy thing to do to go into rest and digest mode after our evening meal.
Oh, I love that. Rest and digest.
Mm.
And then there are some really helpful techniques for letting go of the daily stressors you were just talking about to promote more relaxation. And the first that comes to mind is EFT tapping, because tapping can really help you stop the running dialogues in your mind and calm stress and help you just release whatever it is you might be having a grip on so tightly. And so there might be if there was a phrase or a statement, you could say something like, Even though I've had a very stressful day at work, I love and accept myself. Or even though I know I have a lot going on this week, it's okay for me to sleep now, and I love and accept myself. And even if you aren't actually tapping on points of your body, but you're saying these things, just the words and the phrasing and the sweetness will help you.
Yeah, it's an affirmative state of mind to put yourself in. If you want to try tapping the points, you can find them on our website at anxietyslayer.com/EFT and just try tapping through with the words Shan just suggested. I find to use the tapping points is a very powerful combination to tap on the points with the words, especially if there's something running through our head where we're trying to sleep and our mind just, pops up with something like, I can't believe I said that today, or I'm so worried about dealing with this tomorrow. To put those specific concerns to rest, EFT tapping can be very helpful. And we do have some guided sessions on our Patreon, patreon.com/anxiety slayer. And we've got some guided sessions there for sleep as well, how to use tapping to really relax your body and mind and invite sleep. It's a good thing to learn.
This episode is sponsored by Tanasi, a university developed 1-to-1 CBD plus CBDA formula, 2 times more potent than CBD alone. If you've been following Anxiety Slayer, you know that Ananga and I try anything that we promote ahead of time. And I had the pleasure of using Tanasi for 30 days. I used their gummies and some of their gel caps. And I mostly use them for deep relaxation and sleep. And also for aches and pains after 14 hours in a car when I didn't realize I'd be driving home from North Carolina after missing the last leg of our flight last month. So I've had quite a bit of experience now using Tanasi. And what I like about it is that it really helps take the edge off when you're feeling stressed and you just need to relax and wind down. And the relief of the aches and pains from that car ride that I mentioned, boy, was that nice. Because whenever possible, I would much rather use a CBD product than something like acetaminophen or ibuprofen. Anything I can do to keep those kinds of things out of my body, I'll do. I think that my favorite use of Tanasi was for sleep. And it just helped me sink in and relax and fall asleep very easily when I was struggling a little bit with getting to sleep. Experience all natural relief to calm your mind, relieve aches and pains, and get a good night's sleep. Go to Tanasi.com and use the promo code SLAYER to get 25% off at checkout. That's Tanasi.com, TANASI.com, to get 25% off your first order with the promo code SLAYER. As we wrap our show today, what we want to do is gift you a guided meditation that you can listen to help you relax and to prepare you for a good night's sleep. This guided relaxation will help you unwind, let go of the stresses of the day, and prepare for a restful night's sleep. I invite you to find a comfortable position, either lying down in your bed or sitting in a quiet, cozy place. Now close your eyes and let's begin. Let's start by taking a few deep breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold for a moment, and now exhale gently through your mouth, letting go of any tension. Again, inhale deeply, hold, and exhale slowly. And one more time. Inhale deeply, hold, and exhale. And feel your body begin to relax with each breath as you continue breathing in and out. Now, bring your attention to the top of your head. Imagine a warm, gentle wave of relaxation starting to flow down from your scalp. Feel it moving down over your forehead, smoothing away any frown lines. Let it flow into your temples, easing any tension there. Let the relaxation flow down into your cheeks and jaw. Allow your jaw to unclench and your mouth to open slightly if that feels comfortable. Flatten out your tongue. And just feel the wave of relaxation move down through your neck, loosening any tight muscles. As the relaxation flows into your shoulders, let them drop away from your ears, releasing any burdens you've been carrying. Feel the warmth and calm move down your arms, all the way to your fingertips. Now bring awareness to your chest. With each breath, feel your chest rise and fall gently. Let the relaxation flow down into your abdomen, feeling it soften and relax. Now let this warm wave move into your hips and pelvis, releasing any tension you may be holding there. Feel it travel down through your thighs, knees, calves, all the way to your feet and your toes. Visualize your entire body enveloped in this gentle wave of relaxation. Keep breathing. And now I invite you to imagine that you're lying on a soft, sandy beach, and the sun has just set, and the sky is painted with beautiful shades of pink and orange. The air is warm, and you hear the gentle sound of waves lapping against the shore. Each wave brings a sense of calm and peace, washing away any remaining tension. Feel the sand beneath you, soft and supporting your body. You are completely safe here. As you listen to the rhythmic sound of the waves, let yourself drift deeper into relaxation. Each sound of the waves brings you closer to a peaceful sleep. In this moment, repeat silently to yourself, I am calm. I am at peace. I am ready for a deep and restful sleep. Feel these words resonate through your entire being. Allow them to bring a sense of comfort and tranquility. Now, as you prepare to drift off to sleep, know that you are safe and all is well. Trust that your body and mind are ready to rest and rejuvenate. And when you're ready, allow yourself to drift off into a deep, peaceful sleep, knowing that you will wake up refreshed and ready for a new day.